So I've been using Adobe Express lately. It's kind of Adobe's answer to Canva. So I subscribe to the cloud and it makes sense to use this since it comes with my subscription, and I don't subscribe to Canva, so I don't get all of their features. So I found a few things I really like in Adobe Express, and I'm just going to run you through them. The first is removing background in video. So I just am going to drag and drop a video and create new original aspect ratio, and it'll load up. And as it loads up, I can remove background. That button's not available yet because it takes a second to load. If you are seeing this screen and you're not seeing the remove background, make sure your media is selected and then it should come up. And we're just going to wait a sec. Okay, it's loaded. Now I click remove background, and this also takes a second to work its magic. All right, it worked, and it automatically reverts to white as the background color when the background is removed, but you can select the background color up top and you can make it transparent, or you can pick a specific color. Just to note, if you make it transparent and then download as an MP4, it will not necessarily have a transparent background. If you bring it into something else, it'll just have this checkerboard background. So I found a workaround for that. If you just choose a background color, you really can pick any color. I like green for green screen, and then download it. And I already have it downloaded, so I'm going to pull that up into After Effects. You have to pull your video into After Effects. I have a gray shape layer behind my video here, but as you can see, you're just looking at the green. Go to your effects controls, right click, go to keying and key light, and then you can just key out the green screen by getting this color select tool, selecting the green. That's how you get the transparent background that you're looking for if you want to export the video with the transparent background. That's just a side note. Once you have done that, you don't necessarily need to do that if you're just staying within Adobe Express, but that's just a good little tip. So I love this feature. I think it's super useful. There is definitely more to Adobe Express. Back to the home screen, there's the Generate with AI feature. This is super cool and I love it very much. What I like to use it for is generating templates, because you kind of have an unlimited number of options when you generate them from scratch. So I am going to do a YouTube thumbnail, and I'll put in a tutorial thumbnail, and it's generating. And there it is. It's got 4 options for me to choose from. Obviously, I can generate different ones if I'm not into the ones that it created, but let's go with this one. Now, if you don't like part of the generation, you can just bring something else in. I can upload an image or choose from stuff I've already uploaded. Let's see. I think I have like a basic gradient background somewhere in here, or I can just go to the media that already exists, which is really cool and a great thing about Adobe because they have so many stock images to use. I can photos. Let's see, what's like a basic background look here. Look at that. None of these really have to, oh, this could work. Oops. Oh, I've selected everything. Okay, so I can bring this all the way to the back here, kind of just make it the right size, and it's pretty cool. There you go. I can select, oops. Kind of maybe move everything over a little. You can use this layer panel here. If you don't see a layer panel, just go to the top right and you can select things individually through there. Say I want to move the words. Anyway, right now I'm just doing some basic design stuff. I don't really have to do this, but you know, artists can be particular. Okay, so say this is going to be my thumbnail and I want to make it extra spicy if I'm using it in a video, say. So I can add animation to any of the assets here, which is something else I think is really, really cool. So if I click the animation button when I have something selected, there's the in version option, the out option, and the loop option. If I have in selected, I can pick any of these, and there's a little controls panel, so you can double click and you can control the length of time it takes for the animation to play out. You can choose the direction, so I can bump it up. You can then select the out and have it animated out with maybe a drop this time. You can change the length of it, so I can move it to 4 seconds. And you can also animate any of the text, the same as anything else. So I can select it, go down on the side panel here. I can have it typewriter in, which is cool. I can have it fade out, which is also cool. And yeah, another final really cool thing I like about Adobe Express is that they have so many stock images and assets to use. Design assets like arrows and paint strokes and just everything you could possibly want because it's Adobe. So you can move things in. And kind of just have a field day with different assets and things that Adobe offers, because Adobe they've got a lot. So we bring those elements in, play around, check out all there is to see with Adobe Express. I'm loving it. And I hope that this video kind of gave you some good information. I'll see you soon. Bye.